So hello, here I am again, and for this time, I will teach you how to rate each element. So first, double click the icon of the element to open the editor. So change the ID into their respective names in the info tab. So for the U1, let's rename it as power grid. And then the operation mode for this is swing, and its rating is 13.8 kV. So nothing will change, yun lang. For the short circuit tab, the grounding is Y connected, and then the SC rating is 1 to 50. So click OK, and then on the transformer, so its ID name is T1, rating, the secondary voltage rating for this is 4.16. So we can see it on the bus 2 kung saan siya nakakabit. So its primary is bus 1, which is 13.8 kV right here, and its secondary is yon 4.16, and its given power rating is 20 MVA. For the type or class, type liquid fill, subtype mineral oil, and class is OAFA. And then let's go to the impedance. Its percent reactance is 6%, and yung X over R ratio niya is 17. So in serial sequence, let's edit this at 17. And then for the grounding, based on the given, its primary grounding is Y connected, solid, and yung secondary is delta connected. So click OK. And then for the T3, its rating is same as T1. So yung secondary is 4.16, and then yung rating is 20, liquid fill, mineral oil, and OAFA. And then for the impedance, 6% reactance, 17 X over R, and another 17 here. For the grounding, it is Y grounded to delta. And then for the generator, so the operation mode of generator is voltage control. For the rating, on the given network, its rating is 7.5 MVA and 80% power factor. So it's 7.5. So since it is 6 megawatts, on gen category, sa design, its megawatts is also 6 megawatts. And the MVAR limits, change it to capability curve. And then for the impedance or model, click typical data. And its grounding is Y solid. And then click OK. For the lump load 1, so its ID is lump 1. The nameplate tab, the given for the lump load 1 is, so let's go to the table. Ayan. It is 5 MVA with 80% power factor. And for the load type, yung motor load niya is 80%. This one is the motor load and this one is the static load. So, di ba, as I've said earlier, the lump load is a combination of motor and static load. So, for this, the given is 80% motor load and 20% static load. So, for the short circuit, doon natin makikita yung grounding, which is Y solid. and then click OK when you finish it. And then for the cable one, so based on the given, we have here 200 feet, and then open library. The source is Kerite. So we have a lot of sources here. So mas maganda if we unselect it, then Kerite. Search Kerite. And lalabas lahat yung mga Kerite na sources. So based on the given, 5 kV, 100%. This one, 3/C, EPR, and the size is 4.0. So, yun lang. And then click OK. For the cable 3, same as cable 1. 200. This cable 2. Rename it as cable 2. So, open library. And then, unselect it. Search for Kerite. Then, this one. 4/0. Then, click OK. For the lamp load 2, we have here a 5 MVA with 80% power factor. Then, for the motor load is 80% and static load is 20%. For the short circuit tab, let's have a Y connection solid right here. Then, for the transformer T2, so the secondary voltage rating niya for the bus is 0.48. And then 3 MVA, liquid fill, mineral oil, OAFA. And then for the impedance, ang sabi sa given, we have typical impedance and X/R. So click this. And for the grounding, the primary grounding niya is delta connected to secondary is Y connected grounding. So click OK if you finished it. And then for the T4 is same as T2. So we have here 3 MVA, liquid fill, mineral oil, OAFA, and then typical impedance and X/R. The grounding, nothing will change then. For the synchronous motor, we have here a 400 HP. 400 HP. And yung type niya is motor. So, saan natin makikita yon? This one. Machine type application is motor. So, typical data. And then for the motor or induction machine, we have here, first, sa info tab, yung quantity. Sabi doon, 3 pieces. And then we have 350 HP. And for the design, on the info tab or imp tab, it is NEMA. And then for the load, let's go to the load tab and then click load model library. And hanapin natin yung pump. Right there. And then click OK. And for the lamp load 3, the lamp load 3 is 1.5 MVA with the load type is 90, yung motor load, and the static load is 10. So for the short circuit, Y connected, solid. Then click OK. For the lamp 4, ganun din. 1.5. 90 motor load, and 10 static load. For the short circuit tab, click Y connected and solid. So there. For the induction machine number 2, it is 2 pieces of 400 HP. And then its design is lemma. For the load model library, and then click pump. And then OK. For the synchronous 2, for synchronous motor 2, we have here a 350 HP for its rating. And then model, motor, yung machine type, typical data. And then Y, solid. So, as we can see on the given network, hindi natin nabago yung mga breakers. We rename it at this as B1. This is B2, B3, so this one is CB1. So I think it's finished, and this is how you rate each element in Etap software.